Hello everyone, I hope you're all good. And so here is a video on the Xpelair GXC6 Kitchen window fan at my local community hall. Now this is my local community hall's extractor fan for their kitchen. And so you will be very familiar with this particular one at my local community hall, because I have done a video on it before, but the other half dozen of videos I've got of it, I didn't talk in it, I just switched it on. Now the reason why I've got quite a lot of videos of this is because there's only like a few extractor fans here. Like they've got this, got the WX12 in the room next door, and got the old Xpelair extractor fans in the toilets at the back of my local community hall. But I don't think those work anymore. They were from the 1960s, I think. I think they were two DX12s. Been sat in the wall for years, probably just don't work anymore. I did find there's switches, but they don't work anymore. Now, I really love an Xpelair GXC6. I'm very familiar with this particular model. Now, I still remember Xpelair, they used to make a GXC6 kitchen window fan with a pull cord. If this particular one here had the pull cord, it would be just like down here. But no, this particular one's just the ordinary one. So when I say the ordinary one, I mean it's the version that doesn't have the pull cord. And yep, still works. I have tested it quite a lot of times, and yep, still works. I'll just show you guys the switch. So it switches here. That's to switch it on. If I was to turn it on now, it would turn on the extractor. It would turn on the Xpelair GXC6. So yes, it just sits up here. Doesn't really get, I'm not sure if it really still gets used. Like, because my local community hall does sometimes get used for like social functions, that sort of thing. So like when they're in here like cooking food for like putting sausage rolls in the oven, that sort of thing, I would hope that they still use it, because it would be nice if they did. Because I like older extractor fans like this, especially in the window, to be used. So it's decently grotty. And at the top there's a bit grim as well. So so shutters are closed. I can feel it when I put my finger here. I can feel a bit of air actually coming out. I think they're completely shut, but they've still got a slight bit of air coming in. It's nothing to worry about. And so got the model number written here. It's model number, this particular type of GXC6, model 90800AW. Serial number is 58022-653. And so I do like it. I have actually used it in this kitchen to keep this kitchen nice and refreshed, because when I come here to my local community hall every Wednesday to do some sports, I like to come in here, switch it on for a bit, keep the kitchen refreshed, because I just do that. Yeah, so this kitchen's got two windows. It's got a window it's got a window through there, so the other window is just through there. But this particular window is above the back doors. The back door's just here, and the extractor fan's at the top here. And it's in the area where the oven is. So that's perfectly fair enough why they've got it over here. So that's perfectly fine at all. That's perfectly fine at all that they've got it here. And I'll just quickly show you guys how it's wired. So it's got a mains cord, well, I don't think it really matters, to be honest. It's got a mains cord coming out of there, it's wired up there, and then somewhere it's got a switch that possibly goes all the way to down here, which is where the switch is. Yes, anyway, so without any further ado, we can, I'm just going to go round to the other window and we can have a look at the back of it, 'cause we can't really see it at the sides. So I'm going to go round here. Oh, I just want to show my B&Q 6-inch still sat there. Yeah, so just going to show you the back of it. So it's just there. Yeah, so again, apologies if you can hear a bit of noise outside, because obviously it's Wednesday, I come here for sports. Yeah, so there's the back of it, just there, which is just outside, the outside, so obviously on the outside of the back door, which is perfectly fine, pretty good spot where it is. Could go in this window, but if they wanted it there, that's completely up to them. And yeah, so now, go and we can now switch it on and we'll run it for a bit. Yes, anyway, so without any further ado, we can switch the Xpelair GXC6 on. Give it a few minutes for it to properly get going. It's a nice day outside today, nice and blue, so bit of blue sky, so that's obviously hence why. And it's obviously when I say hence why, I mean it's almost like it running a beautiful sunny day with a touch of blue sky. Oh yeah, I can see the shutters are moving, so it's obviously starting to open up. Yeah, I can see out the bottom there. I think it's open now. Yeah, it's open. Yes, it still runs really good, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, that's open now, so I can see all the way through it. A bit noisy, it's got a bit of vibration to it as well, but that's okay. At least it still works, that's the important thing. Still works beautifully. I am very, very impressed with it. It still works like it does now. It's running very nicely. I'm very, very impressed with it. It's just brilliant how it still works. It's only from the 2000s. I think this particular one might be from, I think it's from 2009, 2005 maybe. I don't know, but it's certainly an older model. Although I must say, not as old as the Xpelair GXC6 from 1994. Goodness me, I'd love to do a video on one of those. Yes, it still works beautifully. And when I put my hand here, I can feel a very, very good amount of extraction. It's brilliant. How it still works is brilliant. Even when I put my hand here, I can feel the extraction. It's got good extraction, and same with the older model, the older GXC6 that also had pretty good extraction as well. I once tested one of those in an old flat. I tested one of those. It was an old flat in the kitchen. It was a kitchen in an old flat. Had a GXC6 from 1994. Yeah, that was really shattered up. Tested it, still works. Still works. Just quite a few years ago that was actually. I tested it, still worked. It just needed work done to it because the shutters were starting to all fall apart. Oh, wasn't nice. If that was mine, I'd have done a bit of work to it. Yes, anyway, so I'm just going to switch it off, then switch it back on. Yeah, I think there's I think needs a bit of work inside it, because I think there's something that's stopping it from spinning quite quick. Yeah, it does need a bit of work, this one, but I can use it. It's just going to have some issues with it. I'm just going to switch it on and then we'll switch it off again. It runs beautifully. Even though it's dirty, it still has a good amount of extraction. Sorry about all the banging, I don't know what that is. And so yeah, so anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video of seeing the Xpelair GXC6 kitchen window fan at my local community hall. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. See ya!